Hey y'all, what it is, what it do? It's your girl Brittany. I'm back. I'm better with another video. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel, like the video, click the bell to be notified of every time I post. You know what it is. I know what it is. We know that I post frequently. All right, y'all, say it with me collectively. We are jumping, we are skipping, we hopping, we leaping, we doing a doggy bow, or doggy yow into this video. Click the link down in the description box below to become a paid member on my Patreon. All right, y'all, come without further ado. Let's go and get into today's video. So, I like the way you are. I definitely think I'm finna go to one of her shows. The shows is what keep the shows are what's really keeping me watching this particular show. If it wasn't for the shows in the midst of the drama, I definitely think I would have logged off by now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Um, because the show is repetitive, same thing over and over. And I feel as though every week I'm coming on just basically saying the same thing. Y'all watching, y'all commenting, y'all enjoying, but I'm kind of bored with it. I'm not gonna lie. But seeing Joselyn perform, I do think her outfit was ugly this episode. I hated the skirt, but seeing her perform, seeing the girls perform, and just seeing the show is, like I said, what's making me continue to review it. Because if it wasn't for that, I would have probably been logged off by now. And because y'all really like it, and this is my last time doing Jocelyn reviews. Um, it's just not for me. Now we start off with Jocelyn talking to Ricaro, and basically he did not hear Neek, saying like, when you gonna check her? Like I told y'all before in the last video, he's an employee too. I'm not checking nobody when it comes to my check, and I'm sure his check is bigger than her check. Any of their check. And not only that, he's been working with Jocelyn for a long period of time. He has loyalty to Jocelyn, so he's not finna say anything to Jocelyn out the way when it comes to these girls. Now, it's a lot of reasons why I think Jocelyn actually owns her show. And Jocelyn really is a businesswoman. I think because, for a long time, her career was in the dust. She had a lot of time to make sure the business part of her career was in order, especially once she brought Jocelyn's Cabaret to Zeus. You could tell her business endeavors was definitely in order. And let me jumped on the opportunity just to work with her and just to have a good show. Um, because the fact that she told production, cameras off her, and you hear production saying, yes, ma'am, I feel as though that has never came out of Natalie's mouth. And even though you could tell Natalie's business is not necessarily in order, you could tell like she just jumped on the opportunity of having a show and she didn't mind splitting 50-50 or however her contract is with Zeus. Again, like I said, Jocelyn, you could tell that even though her views are lower, her business, her business side is definitely top tier. So she tells production to get the cameras off Neek. She was like, no, she don't get no camera time, so back up. I do think to an extent Neek's mouth does get her in trouble. I understand her standing up for herself, and I totally get that. But also too, you already know what type of show you on. You already know that you in Jocelyn's presence, and y'all already know how Jocelyn is. So all this kind of stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself by getting a new job. Simple, easy. Now, Ricaro has a meeting with the girls after they dance, and I definitely thought that he was gonna call Neek out in the circle, but he didn't even say anything to her. I thought that was a little interesting because I was waiting on him to be like, and Neek, don't drag me in nothing else you got going on. So Chinx comes back into the scene. Obviously, y'all know her nose, I'm guessing, is broke because Ija pop goes the weasel her ass in the last episode. So she finally came back. At this point, Chinx just be on the sideline, girl. I feel as though she wasn't even in the last performance. And if she was, she be flying off. Like Chinx definitely is a soldier in an army of one. She do her job and she gets on. She's not kiki cockling with the girls. She ain't finna pray with them or nothing. She don't even want them in her prayer circle. which I understand. We move on to the next scene. A scene that I really don't care about is Andrea whining, saying that she might be quitting the cabaret and going back to school and living a normal life. Okay, well, go live a normal life, bitch. Nobody cares. Okay, I'm sick of Andrea whining every episode about the same thing over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. I'm over her and Danny. I'm just over her whining about the cabaret. None of y'all really know what Jocelyn's gonna do. I know Jocelyn wants to go off and have a baby, but nobody really knows if she's gonna go away for a little while or not. And if she goes away for 9 months to go have a baby, I think Zeus will be okay. Baddies has been taking over more than enough to not really have us pay attention to Jocelyn's show. So I think she'll be all right, especially with chapter one of Baddies, chapter two, all these chapters. I definitely think we'll be okay. Now, Oceans ends up saying that she feels as though Andrea is entitled, and you can't be entitled working with Jocelyn. I do think that is true, but also Jocelyn probably is pillow talking to Andrea because they supposed to be friends, and I do think that Andrea handles a lot of the miscellaneous stuff when it comes to the girls or when it comes to the cabaret. I do think that she handles a lot of the miscellaneous stuff that Jocelyn and Ricaro and all the rest of them don't feel like taking care of. So I do think that she does have a leadership role somewhere in there. And that's why she feels entitled. But at the same time, I'm over her. And I definitely don't think if Jocelyn does take a seat back and get on, I don't think it should go to Oceans, to be honest. Ocean does nothing. She basically just kisses Jocelyn's ass, and for y'all to have a good cabaret, you really don't need that. Now, Andrea did say that she need an answer from Jocelyn by the end of the month. Now, y'all know they just got into it on social media not too long ago, and Andrea mama had to even jump in it. Talking about Jocelyn, saying how Andrea has a family that loves her. And, ever since Andrea's been with Jocelyn, what the mama said, like, she's been lost and, you know, just trying to run up behind her or whatever. So it really might be the end of Andrea for the cabaret, or she might just take a little break, as Zeus loves to have them do. And if she does take a break, it might be good for her and Jocelyn's relationship, honestly, and the cabaret. Maybe Jocelyn can see how much that she brings to the table and how much the cabaret, brings to her life. So they might need that. We go on to the next scene with all the girls kind of like standing in rehearsal, and they talking about chinx. Whoop-de-doo. The same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I mean, at this point, chinx is a hot topic to the cabaret. So T-Love ends up saying something like, oh, chinx can't beat her up. Okay, Asia put the paws on chinx. Now all of a sudden you think y'all put the paws on chinx. Chinx was throwing you every which way but loose, throwing food on you and everything else. Yeah, T Love, calm down, eat some grass, and shut up. But Egypt said that, she not gonna bully Chinx, and she just gonna leave Chinx alone. I feel as though you already bullied her by breaking her nose, babes. After you break her nose, you talking about, well, I'm not gonna bully you. Like, excuse me, you've already beat the girl into the pulp. Like, you've done enough. It's no need for you to do more because you've done the ultimate. You've completed her. Now, Lexi and Chink goes off to have a conversation. I love this for them. Yes, grown women. Because I am tired of the pimps allegations. I'm tired of them talking about the pimp. I'm tired of them going back and forth. Like, girl, wrap it up. Lexi said that she has been delivered. Now, in the last episode, Jocelyn said that she still had a pimp and she had to pay for a pimp. But she said that she don't really deal with him no more. So I don't know if she got a new pimp or not. Hopefully she keeping all her money to herself and not getting pimped out no more. But overall, I am happy that these two women were able to talk and, not necessarily be friends, but be cool. I love growth because I was over what they had going on anyways. Like, it's over with. Neither one of y'all are with the man no more, supposedly. And y'all don't gain anything by beefing. Y'all have fought each other 1,001 times. And honestly, like, let's get him up here for an interview. You know what I'm saying? I need to know the Pimp Chronicles. I need to know, how was he able to manipulate the minds of these women? Like, and they both is beautiful women. They both beautiful. They both stallions and have pimps. But hopefully, again, they have broken the shackles of the cycle of the pimps. Now the girls are getting ready for the show. The girls look real good in a red, neat. never fails. T Love never fails. Like they look amazing. The only thing is Sky in that bang wig. I want her to take that wig off so bad. I hate that wig. Like I told y'all, I really didn't care for Jocelyn's outfit. Jocelyn usually like gives showgirl outfit, but I just didn't really care for her outfit. But the show overall was really, really good. The show was really good. I want to ride. I want to ride. I want to ride. I want to ride. That was my thing. I love the way they did it. I love the choreography for I want to ride. Now, what took me is the slow mo of Andrea, Danny, and Jocelyn when they was doing a line dance. Why they had them looking like that in the slow mo? Like, if y'all picked up the slow mo, please let me know if y'all seen the slow mo. The slow mo was crazy. We move on to the next day, and the girls are in the van. And T Love ends up checking Danny about getting too drunk at the club. Now, this is my thing right here. One thing I hate is when we both getting paid the same, or I'm getting paid a little more than you, and you all of a sudden think that you are the police in the group. You want to tell me how I'm doing the most, like, oh, this is how we represent Jocelyn. Girl, shut the hell up. We all grown as ever. We in the club, we turning up, we having a good time. I don't need you watching me, making sure, oh, in the morning I'm gonna let her know. You don't need to let me know nothing, okay? Make sure you got your account together. Simple, easy. Don't talk to me. Like, let me be great. If I want to turn up in the club, I'm grown. I'm gonna turn up in the club. I hate all that passive aggressive managing shit. Like, back up. Now let's move on to who should win the 50K. Honestly, to me, Chinx should win the 50K. I do not care what nobody say. She has been all these girls' storyline. I really don't care about the dancing part because half of y'all, I'm trying to figure out why Jocelyn still got half of y'all. Erica for sure. Erica and Des for sure. So the dancing part I really don't care about, but overall, like the show, if we're going off the show, Chinx should get the 50K. Chinx absolutely should get the 50K because she has been all the girl storyline. Every episode is Chinx, 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 Chinx. It's never anything else. So who else should it be? And her nose got broke. It should be Chinx. I don't care. All the dancing and everything, yeah, I don't care. It should be Chinx. She has been holding this show up by her big booty. Okay? Simple, easy. Now, then Lexi was like, well, maybe I should get the 50K. Yeah, no. Because no. Why would you even think that you were on the list for the 50K? It's a big no for me. It's a big no. It's a big no. Thank you. Andrea is on the bus complaining still, saying how she finna go back to school, how, she's about to change her life. She needs this from Joselyn. Girl, shut up. We're all bored with it. Like I said, she looked like her breath stain. We're over it. Lexi ends up calling out Nick and Erica for kissing. Don't everybody kiss their friends? Like, girl, it never gave that. Like, girl, and even if it did, please, let's not explore that storyline. Nobody really cares. Jocelyn gets to her club. The club looked good. I think that's the club that black man had owned. I think she ended up buying that club. It was a nice club. So let's be clear. That green wig, Jocelyn is looking like the Grinch over there. I did not like the green wig. The green wig and the bang, girl. It was the bang. The bang threw me off. I was like, girl, what is going on here? My own pump. Now they started talking about the girls and who should win the money and everything, and who's been messing up or whatever on the stage. Nobody really knows who's messing up. They end up saying that should be a Recaro question. Jocelyn said that she feels as though Recaro has favorites. I don't believe that. Recaro to me, he just trying to stay employed, and not like he think his job on the line or anything, but I think Recaro is really all about his business. Recaro really don't be stun the girls like that. I think she puts him in position to talk to the girls more, but I don't necessarily think that he has any type of favorites. Now, they started talking about who will be the next Jocelyn. So she said, she's not picking nobody if she can't make no money off of them. Basically, all three of them, her, the girl Melissa, and the husband, forgot his name, whatever. Ballistics. If they can't make no money off them. And I wrote in my notes that I really love the fact that Jocelyn is a business-minded woman. It's nothing like being business savvy, and she's honest about it. Like, if we can't make no money off you, then I don't want you. I'm not gonna promote you. I don't mind, bringing y'all on the show where I know I'm benefiting from the show and y'all benefiting from the show. But outside of that, if I'm gonna actually invest my own personal money in my brand into you, I gotta make money off you. And that's not shady. That's just business minded. And I like that she upfront with that. Now we get to the bubble soccer thing. And girls, skip that, whatever, who cares? That did look fun. I did look it up so I can go play with my friends and family. I'm not gonna lie. But I didn't want to see them play it. So Egypt and Ocean and some more people end up having like a private conversation. And Ocean ends up telling Egypt that Chinx was online talking about her and cracking on her and, just saying stuff out the way about Egypt's health condition because she has alopecia. Now, mind you, Chinx comes in the scene. Egypt like, I'm not gonna bully you. I'm gonna let you slide. Chinx like, you not letting me slide. T Love like, cause I already whooped you. I already whooped you, and now I'm gonna fight you for my sister. You don't talk about stuff like that. Da this, da that. Girl, that girl broke her nose. Like, I don't think Chinx wrong for talking about Egypt. Like, I get it that it's a sensitive topic to Egypt, but it's not a sensitive topic to Chinx. You know, it's a sensitive topic to Chinx. Her broken nose. That's a sensitive topic to her. I don't blame her for talking about you. Y'all not friends. Y'all not cool like that. It's really not like that. I mean, honestly, when people get mad, they go to hell with it. They talk about stuff they know is gonna hurt your feelings. That's normal. I get it that Egypt don't want nobody to talk about her, but you did pop that girl. So, y'all fought and then you popped her one more time. Why would she not talk about that? Even though, it's a health condition, all this, all that. I still don't think that Chinx is wrong for talking her stuff. You popped her. You got her. You got her. You did her in, babes. Like, I don't think she wrong. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. I'm so happy for them to wrap this up. I hope they hurry up and wrap it up. And the next episode is the last episode. But that's all I got for y'all in this one. I'm gonna see y'all in the next one. I love y'all. Bye.